Right now on Hoosier News Source, the greatest college weekend brings more people and more violence to campus. We have video showing what led to the IU notify for shots fired early Saturday.
Plus, a shooting on the west side ends with one man in the hospital and 2 people in jail. We have the latest on what we know.
And the Monroe County School Board is expected to vote on a controversial merger plan, what it would mean for families in the district. Hoosier News Source starts now.
Tweaking and blue. Hell no.
That new video shows the moments a big fight turns into panic as gunfire erupts at an off-campus apartment complex. Luckily, no one was injured, but it did send police into action. Hello, and thank you for being with us. I'm Olivia Oliver.
And I'm Carly Rasmussen. It was a busy Little 500 weekend for police. Our Lucinda Larnick is in studio tonight and joins us with more on what led up to the IU Notify alert. Lucinda?
If you got a text alert or even a phone call early Saturday morning, you weren't alone. IUPD tells us that officers were patrolling near 17th and Dunn when they heard several gunshots. An IU Notify alert went out just before 1 in the morning. Students were told to take shelter and lock their doors, and IUPD tells us officers got to the area quickly and no one was injured. Police also made no arrests. We now know that before the shots went off, several people were in a fight. This happened in the Stadium Crossing apartment complex. One of those bullets went straight through someone's apartment.
A lot of guys fighting down there, and I don't know what had happened, but someone had let off shots, and one of those shots ended up going through my room in my apartment.
It's absolutely a miracle no one was hit by those bullets. Again, no arrests have been made, but we're told Bloomington police continue to investigate. An all-clear alert was sent at 20 minutes after the first alert, but still, nevertheless, a scary situation on a very busy weekend in Bloomington. Olivia, Carly?
Lucinda, thank you. And that wasn't the only shooting over the Little 500 weekend.
That's right. Around the same time, police rushed to the west side where one man was found shot. We are told it all happened just before 11 Friday night at an apartment complex near 3rd Street and Curry Pike. That's right near the CVS over there. When police arrived, they found a 56-year-old with gunshot wounds. We're told at the same time, officers chased down 2 people seen running towards a nearby Kroger.
Police were able to find and arrest that man and women. Tonight, 35-year-old Devance Gales is in jail and faces charges of attempted murder, burglary, criminal recklessness, and other gun-related charges. The 19-year-old woman was arrested for resisting law enforcement and for an outstanding warrant. The victim is expected to survive. It was a busy Little 500 weekend for troopers with the Indiana State Police. We're told the agency issued 54 tickets and 142 warnings for several kinds of traffic violations. Troopers also did several OWI investigations. ISP says they arrested 13 people, including a felony arrest. State Police also responded to Friday's shooting on the west side. The State Police K-9 was also in on the action and was used 2 times over the weekend. The Hoosier Hills Food Bank is in need of extensive repairs tonight. That's because a truck crashed into one of their buildings on Sunday. Take a look at these photos. Luckily, no one was seriously hurt, but the food bank says the cost for damages is high. We're told the driver of the pickup truck was going south on Interstate 69 when it left the road and went down an embankment, crashing into the building. The food bank says 60,000 postcards were destroyed for next month's Stamp Out Hunger food drive.
The Monroe County School Board is expected to vote on a plan that would merge 2 of the district's elementary schools. The plan would consolidate Childs and Templeton elementary schools. Students pre-K through 2nd grade would transition to Childs Elementary, and 3rd through 6th graders would move to Templeton. The entire transition process would be carried out over 3 years. The district says a large disparity in socioeconomic status is the reason for the proposal. If approved, the merger would start during the 2025-26 school year.
A Bloomington man charged in a child molestation case as far back as 2018 will spend no time in jail. A judge gave 30-year-old Sebastian Helms a 4-year sentence with credit for 4 years served. Helms pleaded guilty last week to 1 count of child exploitation. As part of the plea deal, Helms must truthfully testify in the same criminal case against his ex-wife, Melissa Helms. Court documents say she is accused of asking Helms for explicit pictures of him sexually assaulting their children while Melissa was overseas. Her trial is expected to begin this summer.
Today, the Senate is taking up a bill that could ban TikTok.
The chamber is on track to pass it, and the president says he'll sign it quickly. Now TikTok says it's gearing up to defend itself in court.
Amy Kiley reports on how the company might challenge this legislation.
TikTok is ready to fight.
A TikTok executive is vowing legal action if the U.S. bans the social media platform as expected. A bill before the Senate today would give its Chinese parent company ByteDance 270 days to sell the app. Otherwise, it would keep TikTok out of U.S. app stores.
The legislators, the congressmen, the senators, and the president of the United States are all in agreement that we don't want China to own it.
The Senate is expected to pass the legislation as early as tomorrow. It's already through the House, and President Joe Biden says he wants to sign it quickly. That's because the bill also includes aid for Israel and Taiwan and support Ukraine desperately needs.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Congress. Thank you, America.
Legal experts say TikTok could argue in court that a ban would hurt free speech. They say an intent to protect national security might not matter if the outcome affects First Amendment rights.
If you live inside the bubble of TikTok, you're just like, it's all, this is what we love, this is what we do.
The legislation comes to the Senate as Secretary of State Antony Blinken begins a trip to China. A spokesperson says the timing is a coincidence, but
it is important that the United States and China manage differences between the two countries to ensure that competition does not veer into conflict.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
A local nonprofit that is fighting the homelessness crisis is looking to expand their footprint in Bloomington.
Still ahead, hear what is coming as part of a massive expansion project. We have the renderings and the details.
Plus, a local restaurant is also looking to build out. Hear what is coming to Big Woods this summer.
But first, more off-campus student housing is coming near campus, and that means some houses are getting demolished. We'll tell you where the newest apartment complex will be and the timeline for construction. We're back in a few.
The Bloomington Plan Commission approved new apartments for IU students just last week. These apartments, projected to be built at 17th and Lincoln Streets, are expected to house around 1,100 students. Bloomington Hub 2, the name of the apartment complex, will be constructed by Core Spaces, a popular national developer. The projected area of construction is where around 24 buildings and houses currently sit. The demolition and construction could start as earlier as later this year. And another construction project could soon be starting on the west side. The city approved plans for a new shelter for Beacon, a local nonprofit helping the unhoused community. The shelter would be built on 3rd Street, south of the Rose Hill Cemetery. The shelter will have 20 beds and 5 efficiency apartments. The Beacon CEO says there may also be a full-time clinic and resource officer. Construction may start by next spring.
Big Woods Restaurant announced construction has started for their seating area expansion. Big Woods is building a 1,000-square-foot beer garden to help provide more year-round seating for the restaurant. This expansion aims to provide an outdoor seating feel by incorporating as many windows as possible. Management tells us the restaurant is still operating during the time of expansion.
This is going to give us the ability to have more customers come through, a more customer base. We will still have outside dining. We are going to have tables down over here. We're going to have four tops and 2 tops. So the outside seating that we had before is going to be very similar to what we have now. It's just going to be set up just a little bit different.
The staff hopes to have the new area open by the end of May.
Healthy Hoosiers announced they will be permanently closing this week. Healthy Hoosiers is a Herbalife branch that makes protein shakes and other healthy alternatives. Healthy Hoosiers has been part of the Bloomington community since May of 2020. The local business makes protein foods and different teas as well. They said they will have normal store hours up until Friday when they close.
So next week, Thursday, April 25th, we are actually closing operations. That'll be our last day. So you can swing in until then. Monday through Friday, we're 8 to 5, and Saturday, we're 10 to 3.
Healthy Hoosiers is located on Grant Street, just a few blocks from Sample Gates.
The IU Department of Spanish and Portuguese are planning a 5K race on Cinco de Mayo to honor a professor who passed away last spring. The Kim Geesland Memorial 5K race and 3K walk will start at 9 in the morning at Switchyard Park on May 5th. There will be coffee, bagels, and bananas starting at 8:30. The race is free, but donations to the Kimberly Geesland Memorial Fellowship are accepted. If you're interested in donating or being a part of the race, we've got the sign-up link for you on this story on IUSTV.com.
Some real estate agents have been pretty busy over the past few weeks. Newly built homes in the U.S. surged during the month of March. They climbed 8.8% last month. That's the strongest monthly hike since December of 2022 and well above many economists' expectations. New home sales rose the most in the Northeast by nearly 28% compared to February. However, the same was not true for existing homes. The sale of older established homes fell 4.3%, the sharpest drop in more than a year.
For the first time in 5 months, the most distant spacecraft in the cosmos is sending data to NASA. The 46-year-old probe is 15 billion miles away. In November, it started sending only repeated codes to astronomers. A single chip had corrupted 3% of the flight system's memory. It only took nearly half a year, but Voyager 1 is once again sending coherent data.
The dating app Tinder has announced it is launching a new feature called Share My Date. It will allow users to share details about their date to friends and family members through a link. And yes, that even includes their parents. The app will share the date, time, and location of the meeting as well as the match's picture. Users will also be able to edit the information in case there is a last-minute change. The update will be available to the U.S. and over a dozen other countries in the coming months. A new study shows women are more likely to survive health issues when their doctors are also women. Still ahead, how experts came to that conclusion and why they say the findings are significant.
Plus, if you purchased ground beef recently, you may want to check your fridge. Why the USDA issued a health alert.
Plus, how is the weather looking for finals week? Our very own Lucy Kellison is in with the forecast on the other side of the break.
A new study shows women are more likely to survive health issues when their doctors are also women. The study also shows they're less likely to be readmitted to the hospital. The difference is just 0.25%, but researchers say that's statistically significant and noteworthy. The study looked over Medicare patients over 3 years, and it notes the findings might be different for younger populations.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture is asking consumers to check their refrigerators and freezers for tainted meat. The USDA says ground beef products from Greater Omaha Packing Company tested positive for E. coli. The items in question were produced last month and have a use or freeze-by date of April 22nd. No recall is needed because the ground beef has already been pulled from circulation, but anyone with these products should return them to the place of purchase. So far, there's been no reports of related illnesses. Turning to weather now, Lucy Kellison joins us. Lucy, tell me we're getting some good weather for finals week.
Well, you see, it is weather in Indiana in the spring, so I'll let you know whether to wear your jacket or not. Come with me and let's find out. So this morning we're going to have a little bit chillier of a morning. It's going to be a chilly start as they are most of the time. It's going to be around 47, and then later in the day you're going to hit your 60s, your nice walking weather, as I like to call it. But remember in the morning to prepare for whatever is to come. And let's look at all the highs for the rest of the week. So everywhere it looks pretty much the same. You've got that mid-60s, but if you're in Brownstown, you might need some more sunblock than in other places. But I can promise that what's to come is going to be warmer. That's right. We're going to be experiencing a little bit warmer skies this weekend as opposed to what we've experienced early in the week. So on today, we're going to be experiencing what I said, a low of 47 and a high of 62. And it's going to be pretty similar come Thursday and Friday. You're even going to experience a little bit of showers. So in the words of Rihanna, bring that umbrella. And this weekend, Mother Nature's being a little bit more kind with those high 70s and low 80s, excuse me. And then we can see that next Monday and Tuesday, we're going to be continuing the warm weather. So to answer your question, Olivia, this weekend will be better than the rest of the week.
So that walking weather, we're kind of seeing it.
Kind of seeing that walking weather, maybe a little jacket. Maybe you can rep your IU gear this weekend.
Oh,
good to hear. Good to
do they
hear.
only have IU gear and jackets normally?
I think that IU does sell pretty quality good jackets for this weekend.
Good to know. Good to know.
So wonderful. Thank you so much, Lucy. Next, the Little 500 weekend has come and gone. We have a recap of the greatest college weekend. Sports is coming up next.
Unless you were hiding in your dorm room this past weekend, the Little 500 was held this past Friday and Saturday. First up was the women's race on Friday. Well, it was close in the first 50 laps. Kappa Alpha Theta took control in the last half of the race, attaining a 26-second lead at one point and winning its 9th Little 500 and first since 2018. Theta did not have it easy, however. In the opening laps, Theta rarely led but kept up with the pack, and on lap 18, freshman Greta Hale crashed, causing the team to have to make up time. Theta rebounded, taking the lead for a moment at lap 43, and they battled for the lead at the halfway mark with Teeter. Teeter and Delta Gamma finished in second and third. Now on to the men's race on Saturday, and perhaps one of the greatest comeback stories in Little 500 history. Black Key Bulls walked out of the Bill Armstrong Stadium as champions. This comes after the team finished third at qualifications. It's the third time Black Key Bulls took home the win. They failed to even qualify for last year's race despite scoring 18 top 10 results in the last 19 years, including 7 podium finishes and victories in 2014 and 2017. Black Key Bulls sat in the main pack all day. At times, they set the pace, but it wasn't until around lap 180 when they started their breakaway push. Cutters and Delta Tau Delta finished in second and third. IU football held their spring game, giving a peek into Kurt Signetti's inaugural squad in Bloomington. The running backs, bolstered by transfers like Justice Ellison and Tyson Lawton, impressed with their speed, athleticism, and prowess in pass protection and receiving. The quarterback scenario, led by Curtis Rourke, presented a mixed bag. While Rourke showed promise at times, he struggled with holding on to the ball too long and misreading defenses. Taven Jackson also had a strong showing, displaying good throws and pocket awareness, but he made errors, including an interception. This competition sets the stage for a compelling quarterback battle.
Able to, get things going and kind of come together as an offense and team. And so I think today was a really good showcase of what we can do. And I think that's just the bottom right now, and we're going to continue to keep growing and improvement as all the way up to fall.
3 additional IU football players, tight end Anthony Miller Jr., offensive lineman Will Larkins, and linebacker Daryl Miner Jr. entered the transfer portal, showcasing ongoing changes within the team. Indiana baseball had a mixed weekend against Minnesota. They started strong with a series opening win thanks to impressive performance from graduate lefty Ty Bothwell. However, the bullpen struggled in the first game of Sunday's doubleheader, resulting in a 13-2 loss. The Hoosiers bounced back in the series finale with a dominant 18-8 victory powered by freshman Jason Oliver's 8 RBIs. Indiana's offense was strong throughout the weekend with multi-hit efforts from several players, including Joey Brzezinski and Kale Sefcik. Junior lefty Ryan Kraft closed out the series finale to secure the victory. Indiana now sits at 22-18 on the season and a 7-5 in the Big Ten. They face Ball State University next before hosting Rutgers over the weekend. And that's all for sports. Back to you at the desk.
All right, thanks, Callie. Let's get one last check of that 7-day forecast. Lucy, what do you have for us?
Well, it's going to be pretty cold, what we've been expecting, with the highs of 60s and lows of 40s. And then come this weekend, we're going to be more expecting the highs with more of a high 70, like high 70s and low 80s. And then this will, like the Monday and Tuesday going on, will continue to follow the pattern of the weekend.
Awesome. Hopefully that means good weather for our graduation weekend.
Yeah.
Let's hope. Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Lucy, thank you. And thank you for watching this week's Hoosier News Source.
The news continues this summer on IUSTV.com, and we look forward
Hold
to
on. Before you guys do your final sign off, there is one thing that I think you all deserve to see.
Oh no.
We knew this
was coming and we're going to cry.
Okay.
Hi, seniors. I think it bears all the repeating in the world how amazing each and every one of you are. I often base my life experiences off of a what would so-and-so do mentality, and I cannot possibly tell you guys how many times that each and every one of you have served as that person for me. The memories that I've made with all of you, I'm gonna keep with me for the rest of my life, and I cannot wait to see where you guys go.
Hey seniors, just want to say I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Getting the chance to work with you and grow all as friends is just something that I'll always cherish, and one of the best parts about coming to Bloomington.
Hello graduating seniors. I just wanted to start off this video by saying a huge thank you to each and every one of you. I know we're all gonna miss you guys so much next year, and for the 2 years that I've known you guys, you really have made those so special for me and so welcoming for everybody.
Oh wow! Fancy seeing you there. Well, it's been a long time coming, but the year is over. And I know that this might be an upsetting time for some of you, but you gotta think about the future and all the prospect things that you might see there. You know, that's a sentence that people say. In all seriousness, I want to really thank all of you for your patience, and hopefully all of you find success in whatever it is that you guys want to do. So I don't want to ramble too much. Great work today and always, folks.
Seniors of IUSTV, congratulations on all you've done in the name of Ernie Pyle and everything else. You guys have done amazing work, and here's to the future. I know a lot of you are going straight into jobs in broadcasting, but you go with our very best wishes and our thank you for all you've done here, all you've done for us, your teachers, as well as IUSTV.
Hey departing seniors, it's going to be sad to see you go. You guys have been a great group, one of the best ever I've dealt with. You guys are the most organized, you put out the best product, and you're just fun to work with. I'm going to miss you guys. And good luck.
Memories in particular?
Well, there's that one time Lucinda was on time. That was a good one. Just cracking up at checkout, I think, with all of them, everybody kind of hanging out. And then occasionally running through IUSTV and going, oh, there's where everybody is. But yeah, good luck. You guys are all going to be fine. You're all going to do great out there. And keep in touch. Let me know what happens.
Coming into IUSTV was definitely a scary experience for me, but all of the seniors made me feel nothing but welcome. They always had such a positive attitude every time I saw them. They'd help me through anything I needed help with, and I am so grateful for that.
I can't wait to see what you do in the future. I know that wherever you go, they're going to be so lucky to have you.
I can't wait to see what you guys will do, but I will miss you all so much as you all pour your heart and soul out into this club. And I know that we're going to work as hard as we can to keep that alive for next year. I'm going to miss you all.
I can't wait to see how far you guys make it because you are all awesome.
To all the seniors, IUSTV is going to miss you so much. You've all set such a great example for us, and I can't wait to see what you guys do in your careers.
Lucy, you were the first person I think I met out of the group. Callie, you are like a sister to me, and I'm so proud of everything that you've done, and even more proud of where you are going ahead in life. For all the seniors, congratulations. I can't wait to see where you guys end up in life.
I love you all so much. I could go on forever, but I'm not going to, so just know that I love you very much, and we all do. Mwah.
Thanks, guys. That was really nice.
Oh, that was cool. All you guys deserve to hear that and hear what we really think about you, because I know we bully you all the time. We do actually love you so much, and with that, I will leave you to say your final goodbyes.
Okay, well, check us out this summer, IUSTV. Thanks.
It's so sad saying goodbye, but
well,
this is it.
Bye.
Thank you for watching IUSTV, and for the last time, I'm Olivia Oliver.
And I'm Carly Rasmussen.
Take care.
Oh, that's really nice.